What's up, my people? How na day waiting they happen waiting this up? I'm back again with another one, but this time is about the part two of the audio recording. This guy was that is a VDM promised to release again. Yeah, we're talking about corruption that has eaten deep to our system. Today I'm going to break down, even though VDM also shared his thoughts, about the audio recording, the part two of the audio recording. I'm also going to share my own opinions about everything that's been happening, including the audio recording. But first, let us talk about Pastor Jerry's birthday. So, I think some Christians have a problem with him inviting E-Money and Obi Cubana to his birthday party. Yes, somebody like this one, this guy, Osai. I just want to say, I don't have a problem with him inviting people like E-Money and Obi Cubana. And what have these people done, that made you feel like they are not qualified to be invited to Pastor Jerry's birthday party? Yeah, we all have our thoughts, about what is happening in Christendom, even as a Christian. But in something like this, I do not see anything wrong in that. If Jesus Christ himself, who is the leader, can accommodate or invite, the unbelievers, or even walk up to them and teach them, why can't pastors like, Jerry Eze, invite people like Obi Cubana? Like I said again, nobody have the how am I going to say it? The report card of anybody to say, oh, Obi Cubana is not qualified to. So let's even start from there. Let's start from there. So before we even start quoting the Bible that Jesus Christ mingle with these people, Jesus Christ mingle with that person, what makes you think that you yourself you're qualified to be there? I just think that sometimes, this is my honest opinion. I don't, like I said, my honest opinion, my favor and not favor. As long as it's my honest opinion, that's it, period. But on this one, I do not see anything wrong. Just like I do not see anything wrong gifting a man of God Rolls Royce. Yes, I saw the Oyedepo post. I was like, and I think they said he got 1 billion naira. It still does not mean. Yes, if we are addressing wrongs in Christendom, do I think the gift that they get from someone or the church should be discussed? No. I think what should be discussed is their doctrines and their teachings. And if you've paid attention, it is what I'm really concerned about. If somebody choose to spend their life savings, give pastor, that one are their own problem. Even if they no chop again, even if they can't feed after, it is you. As long as you are an adult and you are above 18 years old, you do that. That is your own problem. So I don't really have anything against that. But yeah, guys, let's go back to talking about Bobrisky and the corruption in Nigeria. You see, except we want to lie to ourselves or we are pretending, you and I know that this case has reached a dead end, and this is due to widespread corruption in Nigeria. Think about this. A system or a process, even though it is illegal, that stop use? Is it because of Bobrisky? They will now stop that. I'm talking about getting an apartment instead of going to prison, getting an apartment beside the prison, living a a luxury lifestyle after being sentenced.
There exists an FOI law. It was a bill signed into law by former President Goodluck Jonathan in 2012 or thereabouts, meaning that Nigerian journalists could just write any government agency, any public institution, and demand information. 5 years after that law came into existence, an NGO called Media Rights Agenda back in Nigeria did what it called Hall of Shame to say which were the agencies that were disrespecting the law. Guess what? Number one was the Nigerian presidency. The president signed that law. The presidency was the number one violator. Number two, the National Assembly. The people who sat down, brought the law, passed it, were violating it. So it's not a country where you need information and then you write to the relevant agent. The most basic information, such as what do Nigerian public officials earn, you can't find the answers. You can't write the most senior Nigerian senator and say, what exactly does the government pay you, and expect an answer.
You see, I'll give you guys a scenario. Now, we're going to listen to VDM, but of course, I think for me, it is important that I share my own opinion. I just don't want to play the video. It does not make sense. No. That would be just about VDM and the audio recording. It's important that I share my thoughts, and that's why you're watching me. I don't want it to be a waste of time for you to watch me. Okay. And that's why I'm going to break it down. So this Bobrisky case, I've been, doing some research, not really intense. I mean, just small research. So I stumbled on a report about Fisayo Shoyinbo. He's a Nigerian investigative journalist. So this guy went undercover, and guys, he deliberately spent 5 days in a police cell and 8 days as an inmate in Ikoyi prison to document the corruption faced by detainees. His work revealed how bribes influence both police and prison officials. You see, when they say freedom at a cost, there's a reason that is in Nigeria. So that's why I feel like we're wasting our time on this Bobrisky case. Even though I feel like the government should investigate EFCC. Why would the EFCC be even investigating EFCC? And, they said the House of Reps, they are investigating this. The House of Reps themselves. Let me hold back some things just to myself. But this Fisayo, according to reports, there were actually discussions about arresting him, but he was not formally charged. So you see, they did not call him like, oh, you're an investigative journalist. We are sure that, and you're sure of what you saw. You have evidence to prove this and everything. Okay, come forward. Let us investigate. Let us arrest these people. They did not do that. Now, what did they do? They were trying to arrest him. What does that tell you?
I titled my pitch for that project, Reverse Prison Break. People in prison.
You're breaking in.
Yes.
Right.
Because people in prison want to break out. I wanted to break in. But the police was then the avenue. So pretend like an offense had been committed, get the police to pick me up, and then send me to jail. By Nigerian laws, in 24 hours, I had to be out of police custody. They kept me for 5 days. Every single morning, they woke me up to ask me if there was someone to pay bribes to get me out. So I found out a lot about Nigerian police, even though they were not the original target. Then from there, they took me to court. In court, people were coming to meet me. After the magistrate remanded me in prison, if you can pay, you will sleep in your house tonight, which means in the Nigerian justice system, once you have money, two things: if you have money and your case is not under media spotlight, you escape justice. So a court sits and they say, send him to jail. But he pays a bribe right in court and he sleeps in his house. And the media reports he's in jail and people celebrate. But you're never going to find out because you can't write to a court. You can't write to a Nigerian prison and say, give us a list of how many inmates you have. You're not going to get an answer. And then in prison, I then found out that you can go to prison in Nigeria and get your records erased. Just speak to the right people and pay them. You can drink, you can do drugs, you can have sex, you can sleep in air-conditioned rooms, you can live the big man life if you can pay and if you know the right people. And I thought it doesn't help with democracy if we allow a system to continue to let people get away with the law, do what they like and just get away with it.
You see, in this Bobrisky matter, make we shall just share the audio.
Hello?
Hello, hi.
Bob, how you doing?
I'm okay.
Are you out yet?
I'm not out there.
Oh my god.
Okay, so quick one. I don't have enough time because, I just had to, but the reason why I'm even trying to talk to you about this is because obviously I've not been talking to anybody. People have been sending me so much messages about I've not been responding because I don't want anybody to know I have my phone.
Yeah.
So
First things first, I don't want anybody to know I have my phone. That is why Bobrisky have not been responding to people sending me messages. But let's continue.
So I only want to talk to somebody that I know that I can trust. Yeah. So obviously you knew what happened to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
So before the EFCC, they were investigating me, about the cars, money, and everything, all this while. So I knew one day they will come for me like this because of the noise and all that. But it's fine. So when they were investigating me, they blocked my account, they freezed my account. Obviously, they don't want me to do any transaction on it while they're doing their ongoing investigation.
Now, before we continue, the revelation of EFCC in the House of Rep, EFCC said they never froze his account. Now, Bobrisky is saying his account was frozen. Let's continue.
So, but I'm so glad that they did not. At first, they added money laundering charges in their charge because of the money they saw in my account and all the money that passed through my account. At least they were able. So it just has some money, but we're able to beg them and give them some money so they can drop the money laundering charges with us.
Now, he said they saw some money in his account and some money that passed through his account. So they investigated him for money laundering. But they begged and they paid the FCC some money and the money laundering charges were dropped. This is another recording entirely. So let's continue anyways.
Again, I know that Bobrisky talks too much. Even though you are uneducated or you are not exposed, you should have common sense to know that there are some things that you don't say just because you want to upgrade your level in front of maybe your frenemy or in front of your your alleged partner or admirer, whoever he's speaking with. My question is, why is Bobrisky shalayeing? What I'm trying to say is, why is he giving detailed information? Why is he sharing that much information with that person? Even though you're going to borrow money from that person, why are you sharing that much information? Well, we can call it a purported audio recording. You know, those grammar. Yeah, purported audio recording. We cannot say it's him, even though we feel like it's him. If you know, you know.
I can't be facing money laundering charges. God forbid. Spraying of money. I know that one. They're looking for something to just hold me. They just eat that. It's not like I'm the only one that sprayed money.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people spraying money out there. But you want to convince me because of spraying money, and that's quite weird. But me, I'm strong and I'm ready for anything that comes my way because I don't know. No, obviously I knew the OMV8, the ITAR, Shana Oliam. I knew one day to enter this, And another thing that made me happy was the fact that they did a proper investigation on me, and they noticed that I am not into money laundering and I'm not into fraud.
Yeah.
Every money, the car, they came to my house, they carried my car now. They carried my car, they carried everything, because they were doing, they thought coming to me, they will see people I do business with.
So EFCC went to his house, they carried his cars. While we were out in the House of Rep, EFCC said they did not freeze his account. Now, Bobrisky is saying his account was frozen and EFCC even went to his house to carry his car. Let's continue. This ring lights, bless you, don't do weak.
WhatsApp or an email, but it also said that they were not able to find any of such. My money is legit. I keep saying this thing, but people don't believe. They think I'm into fraud or I'm into taking money for politicians or whatever. But they run a proper checkup and they couldn't even find any of that on me. All the money I have.
This same person that is saying that they saw some money that passed through his account. Do you understand? After saying the truth the first time, like saying don't know, saying don't cast. He concretely tried to correct what he said. So in one breath, you are saying they saw some money in your account that you paid the FCC. In another breath, you're saying, oh, the money that you're having is a legit money. But let's continue anyways.
All the money I have are genuine, and the sources are like most of my influencing. Like that day I called, the old man wants to pay me 10,000 pounds. I told you that it's for influencing. So like people they don't know how I charge a lot of money for influencing. They don't know, So but I made them to understand that I charge as far as $100,000 to influence.
Now, this discussion with another person. That's why I'm wondering, like, you're sharing this much information with everybody, not even one person. And again, it's concerning that these guys, even though they're different people according to what VDM said, even though they were different, they recorded the conversation. That's another thing to think about. Like, this person record the conversation, another person record the conversation. Are you telling me that this guy is just surrounded by fake people? Okay, let us leave that. He talked about, in the first audio recording, there was something about 10 million naira, mentioned names. Yeah, names were dropped. Fowles' dad, and so. But this time, he only mentioned his son, and he said his godfather helped him with 5 million naira. Because they are requesting for presidential pardon. This whole rubbish pardon with this guy they mentioned. I don't know who even who convinced him or who told him that he is going to get presidential pardon.
Federal government, that's from presidents. I'm trying to get a pardon. Are you there?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, so I'm trying to get a pardon from him. That is the only one that can actually take me out here ASAP. Normally, I'm supposed to finish my term by July. But if I'm able to get the amnesty, that's the pardon, I'm going to leave here in the first week of next month.
Right.
But the money he was asking for, it's a big sum, obviously we'll call it big money. So we should pay 10 million. And that's the thing I can even transfer.
Again, in the other recording, where he said he spoke to Fowles, and Fowles said he was going to talk to his father, he said they paid 10 million. Now again, he's saying that the son collected upfront of 5 million, and the total money the son requested was 10 million naira. However, in this part, he didn't call Fowles, and he didn't talk about the father. In this part, he just talked about his son. Do you understand? But in the other recording, it made mention of a name. Okay, well, anyways, let's continue before I make some innuendos.
Yeah.
So my godfather gave me 5 million. Like he has done well.
Say that again, sorry? Say that again.
Sorry? My godfather gave me 5 million.
Okay.
5 million, yes. So he has done, we've set that one to him these last 2 weeks. So he has submitted the pardon.
10 million naira. He said the godfather, which he did not mention, gave him 5 million naira. So there's inconsistency in whatever he said. There's inconsistency. That's why I say I think Bobrisky he padded it with lies too. You understand? Okay, and he needed extra 5 million naira. I think probably that's why he's talking with that guy, with whoever he's talking with. He only said, my godfather gave me that. And he still said that it was his godfather who orchestrated the whole thing, who made sure that he's able to get an apartment outside. And in the same audio recording, it said the godfather has really tried, and seriously, he does not want to bother him anymore. So probably that's why, again, he's calling the person. What I don't like we do is something that I call selective fight for justice. I don't think, and that's why sometimes I just come out, and even though there are some people that I've talked about that, even though I'm cool with what they share with their content, and sometimes I watch their stuff or their projects, or I'm a fan, I will still try as much as possible to share my own honest opinion about it. I feel like we like the selective fight for justice, not because it's Bobrisky now, it's like everywhere. But again, did you notice that it was already fizzling out? We are already like about to forget the whole thing, because they've made it Files and VDM. They've made it fight between Falana's family and VDM family, and it was about dying before VDM just release this other one. It just sometimes it's so tiring. And he mentioned money laundering charges. While talking with that guy, he said that EFCC discovered that some money passed through his account, some huge amount of money, money that could make you raise an eyebrow and be like, wait, how much is this? Where is this coming from? And stuff like that. And you said you don't want money laundering charges at all, so you want to bribe EFCC. So you bribed the EFCC for a crime that you did not commit. Why would I pay that much for a crime that I did not commit? I don't understand. So in the same conversation, he said, no, my money, they are clean money. They are, I got all my things to how did he put it? My money is genuine. If your money is genuine, why would I pay? Especially EFCC, because now it's like you're accepting that you did it. And you mentioned 100K. So who pays Bobrisky $100,000 to influence? I know that some of these content creators, charge a lot of money, but $100,000 you get paid maybe for a longer period of time. I don't want to doubt him, yeah, but it just does not correlate with money laundering. Now, in the same conversation, you're mentioning $100,000. Same conversation, you said you don't want money laundering charges, against you, and that's why you had to pay. Same conversation, you said your money is genuine. Why do you have to bribe, for that? Like, the whole thing is just clustered. While I was talking, somebody walked in, and the person on the phone was like, wait, sorry, who is that? And Bobrisky said, to be honest, I'm not in the prison, I'm in an apartment, beside the prison.
$100,000 for influencing, $100,000 for influencing. ECFCC will not go really. Nana, I'm really curious of the amount EFCC saw in this account. You understand? Okay, let's go on.
So if you think you cannot do it, all fingers are equal. Some other people do it, and trust me, God bless the also. So they did all that, and obviously I met a very terrible judge. The judge wasn't coming. The judge wasn't there as well. Coming. He's not there. Okay, can you excuse me? I'm on the phone. Yeah. So
Wait.
Before we continue, coming. That means Bobrisky obviously had like a maid, like somebody helping him in the house. Obviously, this part you will know that he is not in prison. But the good part is that the person now asked him. Let's continue.
Where are you like this?
Truth be told, I don't want to lie to you. You're my person. I'm not in prison, but I'm around there. They go in an apartment.
Okay.
Because of my godfather. My godfather was able to tell me, never, you will not see another prison. Let the world think like that, but you would never. So I was able to talk to the deputy controller in Nigeria, and they said that in as much as Bob is looked, they only have a problem with Bob. If Bob is not posting anything, Bob is not saying anything, Bob is not doing anything, that they can put me close to the place. So I can always come inside and see people as I see I'm welcoming my family. That nobody needs to know. Do you understand? So, I have.
So basically, Bob was put outside the prison, close to the prison in an apartment. So anytime he has like a visitor, he will quickly come inside the prison and welcome his visitor and his family members. Now, I remember that when we were at the House of Reps for the investigation, one of the prison wardens said, oh, he has the list of the people that came to visit Bob. So basically, anytime that people want to come and visit Bob, they'll quickly tell him to rush and come back to the prison to come and see the people that want to visit him. Let's continue.
So I'm just close. I'm close to the premises too, but I'm not in there because they are all scared of why do we want to put you in a meal facility where they're scared of harassment and everything. So but nobody knows this information. It's just you.
Okay.
So yeah, that's that aside. Then secondly, my godfather has done a lot. That's why I don't want to call it for any more requests, because putting me out here alone in this apartment, I am well furnished apartment alone is something. He paid a whole lot. So my lawyer called me and said, so he got me a SAM. My godfather got me a new SAM. So now we are trying to get the pardon from the federal.
Money that they agreed was 10 million naira. Now, the first thing he said was, I don't want anybody to know I have a phone. Number two, EFCC froze his accounts. They saw some money, then Bob begged them and paid them some money to drop charges. EFCC carried his cars. He initially said EFCC saw some money and he paid EFCC. In the same breath, he's saying that it's legit. Okay, now, when he was on this call, someone entered the apartment. That means he has like a housekeeper or a maid. Obviously, he was not in prison. And then he used his mouth to say that he was not in prison because his godfather said never. He is not going to prison. Do you understand? So now, for those of you that want to say, okay, this is AI generated, we need forensics. You understand? We'll take this to any lab so that they can authenticate if the call is true or false. Now, for those of you that are saying I defame Femi Falana or Fowles or anybody,
I was living in a well-furnished apartment while other people who don't have the money, who are even just on trial, the court is yet to sentence them and going through a lot in prison, truly in the main prison, suffering for a crime that did not commit, and somebody who committed a crime is just enjoying lavishly. If you're going to fight this Bobrisky case, you better be fighting your government. That's what I think. Anyways, guys, that is where I'm going to hold it. I've got something else. I was supposed to talk about something else today. It is because of this Bobrisky report that I decided to keep it on hold. And that stuff is going to annoy some people, actually. But yeah, that's where I'm gonna hold it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Like this video, subscribe. Until we see you next time, peace.
These ring light owners, I saw a saturation yesterday of my name all over Instagram, Twitter. Say Seun Kuti betray very dark black man. You betray very dark black man. Because I apologized to my uncle that I did not plan to fight. Young people in Nigeria must learn something, And I don't understand who has taught you people this thing, but you must learn it. Rebellion, to rebel, is not disrespect. To be rebellious doesn't mean you are disrespectful. You people think that rebellion is to be rude. And that's all you put. That's why you will come online waste una time just dey insult people wey no fit do anything to change or better una life, but una no get the rebellion to face the system in a way that will bring tangible change to your life. Somebody somewhere don lie to una, and na for all this hip hop music. Aka is hip hop music. That's why they love all these hip hop musicians, all these mainstream musicians, because they help you people mind to be fucked up. They help una mind to be fucked up. So you people think just to be rude is what you need. Also, you can be rude, yeah, okay. It's a lie, yo. If you dey inside your house, they wash clothes. You dey wash clothes, they wash clothes. As you wash your clothes finish now, you throw away the water outside your window. What? You no look, oh, you just throw away the water as you normally do. But at that moment, somebody dey pass. This water wey you just want throw outside, e pour for the person head. Shey you no suppose tell the person say sorry. I dey tell you, for Nigerian youth eye, not telling that person sorry because they no mean to pour the water. Oh, I didn't mean to pour it. It can't come pour for your head. Telling that person sorry to Nigerian youth is a sign of weakness. Una dey mad. Una dey mad. At no point did VDM call me that he wants to fight Femi Falana. At no point did I tell him I want to fight Femi Falana. If Femi Falana now takes offense to our water that we poured outside, it's only okay that we tell, sorry, oh, that we poured you water. Case closed. And that's what happened. That is what happened. But you people are so crazy. I don't understand the madness that is eating people in your head. People are mad. Dumb and mad in a level I don't even understand. You think I'll be a good friend to VDM by advising him, oh, go and fight Femi Falana? If they tell me say Femi Falana the best for VDM, I'm a good friend by telling him go and fight Femi Falana. All of you now who na go kill na dey fine. You people are so stupid. Or anybody will make. I see people on red lamp, their screen camera for my head. Say me I betray. Now be your day. And as VDM be talk, all of you will learn, and you will learn the hard way. You will learn the hard way. We or there now na be. Now not say to be a great warrior, you pick your battles. Don't let people pick battles for you. Don't let people pick your battles. You have to pick your battle. I did not say I want to fight Femi Falana. So why would I let the Nigerian internet make me fight Femi Falana when it's not my plan? If it's my plan, but you people will not put me in a fight that I don't want to fight, because I'm a warrior. I know what it means to fight. You people have never fought before. You've never faced battles before. So you don't know what it means to fight, bro. You know, and stop crying more than the bereaved. Stop crying more than the bereaved. VDM calls me still almost every day. You know, every day he still call, Baba, how you do? How you tall? But I banned him from telling me about his story. Don't tell me anything you want to post again. Just go and post what you want to post. Don't tell me anything. Before they say that she will send you again. Don't tell me anything, no, I beg. Just go and post it. Don't tell me. Now when you use somebody, person in real life, they get entertained on herself. Now they're gonna be mad. And they mad.